Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. Okay, we're just going to see who's coming out of the hat next. There's a blessed be, blessings proceed, and so be it. Right, so be it. Okay, Libra, here we go, mate. Let's do this. All right. Okay, the first thing that's coming through for you guys is right way of living and moral ethics. Okay, so that seems to be, okay, there's a detriment earned in fear of future failure, but there's a chance to start again. There's a chance to start again, all right? Do something better this time. Coming from a better space, a better place. They're saying reserve or reserves, reservedness perhaps, okay? So see how you go regarding this. Wow, my heart's bursting, guys. I'm really tapping into this energy, all right? It feels good, all right? Going with the flow. The stingray here does talk about going with the flow within the situation, all right? And cruising on through life, all right? I did just hear once bitten, twice shy. That could be involved with somebody here, okay? But this is about achieving good results, being at ease with the process of life, okay? This is also alternate therapies and medicines card, things such as acupuncture, massage, Reiki, kinesiology, things of that nature, okay? It seems to be within its power, so you might want to look into this, all right? Have a good look, take the time out, go see a doctor if you need to see a doctor as well, okay? But this talks about personal energetics and changes that are taking place. I just heard heart chakra activation, which may be occurring, and it's a density shedding, okay? And it's a confronting. They're showing me the confront card in the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, okay? So this is about personal inner healing, personal inner peace, and personal inner happiness, okay, guys? We've got the wolf here, wolf in reverse. I just heard giving up the ghost here for someone. That could be a bit of a deal. Wolf, we can talk about actual doggy dogs, or we're talking about, lone wolf, wolf pack. I just heard friends here for someone. That could be a bit of a deal. So lone wolf, wolf pack, like family, territory, possession, things like that. Someone's giving this up, and I feel like it feels like a bit of a deal, okay? It could be involving something not within its power, but if it's coming back down to territory or possession, it almost feels like a releasing or a surrendering process here, okay? So that actually feels really good. We've got the fish here, and I just heard a resurgence of energy, okay? So that's interesting. Resurrection prospects, maybe. That could be a bit of a deal. Fish is the card of Pisces, but it also represents, okay, I just did just hear emotional maturity. That might be a key factor there, or something that needs looking at. Seems to be within its power. We're talking about positive finances and intuition. Okay, so that seems to be a bit of a deal. I actually just saw, like they actually just showed me the word wealth, okay, and success. Okay, that could be a key factor. It seems to be within its power, right? Which is great, okay, because time is telling of good results here. All right, and there's better days ahead. We've got Spider in the reverse here for summer, and this is about a cautious approach, okay, and putting appropriate steps in place. They just said battle plans installed and how you want to go about things, how you want to be able to create things, and they're actually saying emotional levels, which is actually quite fascinating, all right? So Spider works alone regarding this. It's still saying giving up the ghost, mate. Someone or something, it's about giving up the ghost, okay, and to jump on board. Someone might be jumping on board with you to be able to achieve something, all right? So if this is you, they're saying take the time out necessary to be able to achieve good results. We're just going to pull in angels off the stingray and the wolf first, and we'll see what goes on regarding that. All right, yeah, cool. Something's done and dusted here, it really feels, mate. We've got practice makes perfect, which is something that's stuck on repeat, mate, that we might want to break free from. This also talks about putting a hell of a lot of work into something to be able to achieve good results, okay? They're saying a resounding influence will be met and achieved, okay? Possibly, yeah, it's inside of oneself, mate. It's inside of oneself. I am seeing things like future goals, future prospects out and about, like in public settings, public spaces, stuff like that. It seems to be good. They're saying that the devil is within the details, all right? The devil's in the details. So have a good look at anything to do with fine print, legalities, or paperwork, all right? Anything to do with finer details, have a good look at this and look deeper. Actually fell out. So take the time out necessary. My throat chakra is closing off, and this talks about self-expression and communication, things of that nature, okay? Getting on board maybe. something either needs going through or talked about in some way. So be true to yourself regarding this circumstance. I'm picking up on heartbreak here, and it's like, it's almost killing me. It's always killing me. And there could have been heartbreak involved, right? Could be a bit of a deal. But some things are just better left unsaid as well for somebody here. Okay, so if you've got the chance to look deeper, look deeper. Practice makes perfect, right, regarding this certain situation. They're saying independence. Independence. This is regarding independence, guys. Retreat. We've got retreat in reverse, which is exactly like that resurgence, giving up the ghost deal. Okay. There seems to be some sort of fortuitous event installed, which is fantastic. Okay. So better days ahead regarding this. Speak your truth. The communication is restored. Communication's coming back, right? This is the card of Gemini, though it may or may not be involved, but this is about self-expression and speaking your truth. They're still saying some things are better left unsaid, so use your own personal discernment regarding this. We've got be brave in the reverse. We may have struggled to get the guts up. Someone might be struggling. It could be challenging for somebody here, but that's okay. This is about putting the work and effort in, and I feel like challenges being overcome here regarding something here. Oh my goodness. Take a step back if you can, or someone might be taking a step back regarding this situation, okay? But there seems to be some sort of resurrection which is taking place. It's that phoenix energy of everything being burnt down to the ground and rising back up from the ashes, right? We've got generosity. So generosity may be involved in some way. This could be on the love levels. This could be on the financial levels. Orientation and orienteering, I just heard. So I don't know what the hell. But there's a thankfulness and there's a thank you here. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Okay. Your time and effort is valuable, it feels, or well valued in some way, and patience is actually coming through, and patience is a virtue, but I'm seeing it getting back on top of your game here with a battle plan possibly installed. Okay. Faith, hope and dreams are apparent here. Now I'm seeing the dreams are coming true card, right, but it's it actually fell out weird. If that makes sense, alright. So they showed me the dreams are coming true card, and then they showed me like that, right? And it's like, alright, so we may not know how to feel about this, alright? Just take the time out necessary to be able to achieve good results. Okay, we're going to do something a bit different because I'm sick of feeling like being stuck in a rut, okay, regarding something. You may be feeling the same, guys. So we're actually going to do some past life stuff. Alright, so this deck is called the Sacred World Oracle. Okay, this is the deal, this is what goes on, and when we consecrated this deck, we embedded it with past life vibration. Okay, so this could be talking to you on a deeper layer, a deeper level, alright? So, that could be a deal. I just saw the word concurrent, and I really don't know, but I can't judge it, okay? If they're giving me words like that make no sense to me, it's going to make sense to somebody else, all right? So we've got to learn to trust the process, okay? And there's divine givings, and apparently there's divine misgivings to achieve good results, okay? And just when you thought, you may have got on top of something might come about, all right? Now, I'm not feeling like this is a bad thing at all, but I am hearing things such as it takes two to tango, all right? So this is about people getting on the same team as you, right? To achieve good results. Okay. They're still saying the devil's in the details, right? We've got the bear here. This represents mothers, okay? This can also represent official people, and taking the time out. All right, hibernation here for someone. There's a learning to discern, and there could have been some sort of desperation here. Actually picking up on the word desolate here as well. That could have been a bit of a deal. There's changing times here, and there's either a misuse of something or a mismanagement of financial resources here. There seems to be some sort of hoarding vibe, maybe, okay, that could be involved. You may be perceiving this in someone else's life, or you may be, dealing with these things at the moment. But this is about taking the time out here. There seems to be some sort of intuitive forces which are at play. The stars have aligned here for someone, mate. The stars have aligned, and that is a big deal. When spirit starts saying the stars have aligned, mate, it's a full steam ahead. And it's just, they're still saying the word concurrent. So I need to look into that. All right, but it's a deal, okay? It's that trajectory, it's that moving forward. They're saying slow and steady wins the race, but there's a good outcome regarding this, all right? We've got Sagittarian energy here, which is apparent within the symbology, all right? This could be dealing with a Sagittarius or otherwise, okay? That could be a bit of a deal. Bow shot length, all right? So a bow shot away is actually coming through. The word willow is coming through, which is interesting. That could be significant to you. Having direction, purpose, focus. They're actually showing me Narnia, all right? Narnia could be involved in some way. Wow, this is otherworldly, guys. This is fantastic. Dreams and dream interpretation, okay, of these things. We may be tapping into energetic forces. They're saying energetic forces are at play, right? And it's kind of just like there's a time and a place for everything, right? There's a time and a place for everything. But this is about accuracy and achieving good results, okay? And there's some sort of taking off now. There's a taking off regarding this situation, all right? The words wastelands has actually come through. Mountains, challenging times, achieving good results, though. Achieving good results. Okay, but they're still saying like challenges and difficulties regarding this situation, okay? They're saying batten down the hatches, storms may be predicted, okay? It doesn't mean the weatherman is correct, but it's worth looking into. There seems to be some sort of heartbreak possibly involved regarding this, and it's reassuring. I'm actually seeing someone comforting somebody else, okay? That may be in your best interest regarding something here, but they're also saying it takes two to tango and there's a self-sacrifice deal. Okay, so that could be a deal as well. So just it's coming through like this, guys. Like seriously, it's coming through as the scales there for you, mate. And it's like weighing these things up. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Do I do a bit of this or a bit of that, or you know what goes on? All right. So just play it by ear. Use your heart if you can. All right. Oh my goodness, we've got carp. I haven't looked through this deck, okay? I've had it for ages and I've never looked through every single card, all right? But we've got carp, okay? That's a bit of a wow. That's unbelievable. Something might be a bit, wow, okay? And I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling that. But there's a transitional process, okay, which is being met and achieved. Dragonfly symbology is really like significant here. This could be to do with long distance travel. A lucky egg, and there seems to be some sort of laughter regarding this, okay? So I don't know, there seems to be some sort of freaking surprise regarding this, right? But this is you know, transformations are taking place, waiting until the dust settles, guys, and then there's a resurgence energy, okay? It is very water, it is very emotional. I did just see the words over emotional. Capricorn came through, all right? That could be a bit of a deal. We've got some sort of buffalo happening here and bull, so there could be Taurus involved as well. But the buffalo is challenging times, something that just keeps going on and on and on, something long-standing, something withdrawing, someone withdrawing from the situation, okay, to make amends or achieve good results. But either way, time's going to tell. All right, time's going to tell. But with the buffalo symbology, this is like a long-standing issue, challenge, obstacle. Now autumn is coming through and changing of the seasons, okay, and releasing and letting go what no longer serves you, okay, and that could be personal on whatever level, okay, but there's a transitional process which needs to be met and achieved, and it will, because that's just the way things go with the seasons, okay? So there's a process, and it always, you know, the seasons always change, like it always turns from winter into spring, you know what I mean, and then spring into summer, but it is a process, right? And I just said step-by-step guide for somebody here, all right? So keep the hope alive. Now we're going to do a bit of a mix-up. We're actually doing a remix, right? It's a bit of a deal, right? Because I've never used these two decks together before, but we're going to do some dream interpretation on top of this, all right? Which is, woo, always feels like a trip, all right? This could be a bit of a trip, a bit of a journey for you, mate. A bit of a trip out, maybe. And I just got trippity trip, so there could be a bit of a trip hazard, so please be careful of that, guys, all right? Let's see how you go. Okay, oh, we've got art. Wow, guys, we've got art, okay? Perception of things. I'm really picking up on the actual, everybody sees or perceives things differently. Art galleries are actually coming through our own interpretations. There is a mulling on the fact, okay, and bringing it all back and seeing how things do speak to you, okay, and where it is you're heading. Now there's a follow or a following, there's a following, and I just heard mystic wanderer. There's a mystic wanderer. Okay, so I don't know, right? I just have to trust the process. There's a divine reflection here. Mirror is coming through. There's a mirroring effect. There's something to do with something here. Don't be fearful, okay, of these things. Okay, I feel like they're saying something's a bit left unsaid, but there's some sort of, they're still saying resurgence of energy, but this guy is like chilling, right? But there seems to be a bloody tidal wave, okay, that's apparent. And he's actually just in a space of observance, allowing things to come and go. There's a washing away effect here. And someone just said personal preference. There could be some sort of personal preference involved with this. They're showing me a starfish here, and that could be symbolic on some level then. And it's kind of just like a washing away, washing clean, or a washing up aspect. And it is coming through as like something's caught your attention, something's in the limelight, or it's even coming through as like something maybe, okay, something could catch you off guard, but it also could be like a star of the show type deal. I'm actually picking up on someone out and about or in a public setting here, and something's like caught your attention, or something's a star of the show. That could be a bit of a deal. But there's a cleaning up aspect, there's a washing away aspect, and they're actually showing me the salt water, okay, and the fact that it cleanses. It actually cleanses, all right? So just keep that in mind there. And the word nutritional is actually coming through as well. All right, we're going to have a look at this. What's the time? 16 minutes. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got exceptionality. Okay, this is a big deal, all right? Big deal. Exceptionality is normally a catalyst in your journey, okay? Yod is coming through. If you don't know what a yod is in astrology, or it's in however the hell that's speaking to you, okay? There's multiple different yods, but it's an ending of a cycle. It's a 10, okay? And I just saw someone hold up 10, like the like a judgment, like it's like a, you know, it's a ruling, okay? It's a bit of a deal, okay? So 10 is on the cards there, good effort, all right? But you know, Yod is normally a catalyst in your journey. It normally talks about a boom moment, a divine epiphany, a divine understanding, or something suddenly happening, right? It's a catalyst on your journey. Life would have never been the same if this did not happen. There could be some sort of hearsay or gossip, but it's a detriment to be worried about what other people think, right? And other people's perceptions of these things, guys. This is about your own personal perception regarding a certain circumstance, person, situation, okay? But this is huge. Okay, so there's a blessing in disguise here. There's a blessing in disguise, okay, but we never know it's a blessing in disguise until we come out the other side, and we always do, okay, we always do. We may never know why things have happened the way that they have. There seems to be some sort of haphazard or not thinking things through properly, okay, that could have been on either end of the scale, or to do whatever, but there's a blessing in disguise, okay. There's a blessing in disguise, and oh my goodness, I don't know why, but I love you heaps. Okay, that just came through. I got a message on my phone just then, and all of a sudden it came through as I love you heaps, and I don't know why, okay. I don't know why, okay, so there could be some sort of message involving this, okay, but love abounds, drop into the heart. Okay, we've got dogs here, which talk about doggy dogs, or it talks about friends and friendships, okay? Something needs looking at a further investigation, or it's about leaving the past behind, guys. Who's on your team? We've got some sort of solo journey or solo act, maybe, that could be apparent, and it is actually hitting it out of the ballpark. This came through Capricorn as well, so this could be Capricorn energy. I did just see Capricorn energy is installed, okay? So if you don't know what Capricorn energy is, look into, you know, the qualities, the traits of Capricorn that may be able to help you. This talks about self-discipline, and, you know, working, achieving, and putting appropriate steps in place to achieve good results results regarding something here. But the word here that's coming through is fallen. This could, they're just saying destined to be, a destined outcome or a destined event, mate. All right, and there's a no more coming through. There's a cutting of cords here. This could be involving family relationships as well. But they're actually saying fertile growth. There's something about fertile growth here, and there's some sort of warning, but there's a silver lining here, guys. There's a silver lining, and I just said ditch it. Like there could be some sort of ditching aspect, however that's speaking to you. I'm actually picking up on like consumption, so anything that you're consuming which is a detriment to your mental health or your physical wealth or whatever health wise. Try to ditch that if you can. There's a rodeo here and there's a crack into the whip, mate, and when that happens, it's getting down to business, okay? There may be some sort of rodeo effect and past resolve, which is coming through, okay? So that's interesting. Now, we're going to layer this up. We're still on our remix and rewriting things. We're going to do some angels on top of that. All right, guys? We'll try and get some clear-cut guidance, regarding this. You may have already received it, but it's quite fascinating, right? There's a best be on your way, best be on your journey. This is either you or somebody else moving moving from, moving away. That could be a bit of a deal. It could be a change of circumstance, okay? There seems to be some sort of miracle, and I just heard divine intervention. When they start talking about divine interventions, mate, it's a big deal, and it's from the upper layers, the upper levels, and it's about knowing that everything happens for a reason, okay? There's further truth here. There's further truth regarding this. And I just heard Christ consciousness grid activate. Okay, that is Melchizedek energy. And it's the ability to be able to create the laws of manifestation and to achieve good results. Okay, so for someone here, well, I feel for everybody. Okay, it's always within your highest good, whether, you're stuck down in the dumps or, it's the ability to be able to receive and perceive the blessings around you. Okay, there's a miracle. There's a divine happening, which is happening here. And it seems to be... it could be disguised. It could be disguised. Blessing in disguise, right? Okay, we've got steady progress and it's in the reverse. Somebody's taking off now or had enough. This could be a complete upend or halt or a stop here. But if this is the case, it could be someone or something. It could be you, someone else, I don't know your life, refusing to acknowledge a truth in some way. That could be a deal. They're going like this, and some things are just better left unsaid, mate. Everyone's got their own personal journey, and it takes two to tango, and it's about people jumping on board with you, okay? We've got reward, and it's kind of coming through like, where's this reward? There could have been a challenge, a hold up, or a delay regarding this situation, okay? Or it's kind of coming through as like, what's the good in this? What's the good in this? Okay, but miracles do happen. They're actually saying miracles do happen, all right? And that seems to be a bit of a deal, guys. And it's learning to trust the process. And geez, it's hard. It's really difficult, guys. Like even for me, it's miracles can happen, right? And I know that, but even for me, it's difficult. It's difficult to accept these things. It's difficult to accept processes, especially when we want to get things done or we feel like we're ready and it's like ready to take off now, ready to take off. But there's a caution here and there's a withdrawing, there's a retraction, okay? And this is a retensioning and you getting in control of yourself. There's higher learning, higher growing, higher processes here, guys. Things needing to be gone through. It's a divine process. It's a divine process, and there's divine timing here. And I'm seeing like a click into place, click into place, click into place. Now, if this is to do with you, I feel like you're within your own personal power here, or this could be challenging for you. But this is a mastery, a remastery of oneself to be able to keep in line, keep in check, and keep those reins. All right, and I just heard keeping it to yourself as well. Now that could be a bit of a deal as well, on however way that's speaking to you. That could be a bit of a deal. All right, we've got healthful eating, which is in the reverse. This talks about consuming or consumption on any level. This can be, physical food. This can be mental thought processes. This can be what you're surrounding yourself with, a detox here. And I just said mental detox here for someone. So that's quite interesting, all right? Taking the time out to be able to achieve good results, okay? It's removing oneself from the past, guys. The throat chakra is cutting off, so this could be about communication or self-expression, okay? And I'm seeing like a brushing. They're saying new broom, sweep, clean, but they did just show me like brushing things under the carpet or things under the rug. And I'm kind of getting a no more. Okay, but there seems to be two sides to this, all right, or two different aspects to this. There's a duality going on, all right? So regarding this circumstance, there is a learning experience taking place, okay, and it's massive. This is a catalyst on your journey, mate, and when this card falls out, it's a bloody learning experience, okay? So use your own personal discernment regarding this situation. I just heard the words tattletale. That could be a deal, all right? Something's telling here. Something's telling, all right? That might be a bit of a deal, all right? But I'm seeing like a regrounding and keeping something to yourself, all right? And change is apparent, change is afoot, okay? And they just said coming out the other side a winner regarding this. And blessings proceed, blessings proceed. So when they start saying blessings proceed, this is talking about a challenging time, right? But this is about getting the guts up, the courage, the confidence to either put a stop to something or to move forward, okay, in some way, and the ability to be able to continue on or continue your journey or your path, and there's a knowingness here, is paramount to the situation, right? And it's like a regathering of motivation and strength, and then stepping forward, stepping out. We've got some sort of stepping across the line here, and that could be a bit of a deal as well. They're saying challenging times. They're also saying objective truths. Once bitten, twice shy. That could have been a bit of a deal there. But this is about personal inner peace and personal responsibility, okay, involving this situation, okay. And someone just said knowing that good things come to those who wait. Okay, now that seems to be a bit of a deal, and they're showing me the word impatience, right? And I just said Capricorn, right? Okay, so this could be about Capricorn or Capricorn energy, right? And it's if we're talking about impatience, this is Capricorn energy, which is not within its power, okay? Because if it was within its energy, right, would have patience regarding this situation. Patience is a virtue. This could be some sort of life lesson, inner yearning to get things, crack-a-lacking, right? But you know what? Time's going to tell of a resounding influence met and achieved, right? So just peace be on this journey. I kind of got the giggles up, so it feels a little bit funny. They're still saying things such as divine intervention, but it's like, shaking these things off, right? You might want to just refocus on something else for the time being. Bloody hell, right? It's a pretty big deal, right? It's just like you know what I mean? And it's like, it's always coming through from the other side, but there is humour and there is love here, okay? So know that good things come to those who wait. Something's destined to be achieved here, right? But all in due time and due course, all right? So we're just going to have to find peace on the fact, right? Putting appropriate steps in place is paramount. Okay, so if you feel like something needs to be done, do that. It's in fear of future wealth, maybe, or success in some way. Business initiative is coming through regarding this, so take a proactive approach if this is stressing you out, right? But it's also it's a 50-50 split regarding this, and someone here just said divine deliverance. There could be a divine deliverance which is occurring here, and it's about getting the faith and hopes up in divine prospects and the divine just in general, divine proceedings and the way things go, all right? But they're saying mismanagement of financial resources. You may want to look into this, or it's a proactive approach. It's about doing the best you can, right? And it gets to a point, and they're saying crunch point there, and it's just like, you just got to surrender to the process, right? But do what's right for you regarding the circumstances. If you've got a hunch, follow it. All right, we've got the Three of Pentacles here, which is either a refusal or a dropping of, did you see the sword here? But this is about teaching, upskilling, stuff like that, wanting to learn, refusing to learn within a situation. That could be a bit of a deal as well. This could be challenging times, challenging concepts. This is talking about work and putting the work in regarding something. This could be anything from workplace to just an incredible amount of work to be able to achieve good results. If this is the case in upskilling, this may not be within its power, or we may just drop that and go, nah, it's not for us. Right? right? We've got Page of Wands in the reverse. This can be talking about children. I did just see immaturity as well. That could be a bit of a deal. But this is a call to listen to yourself, right? And to put appropriate steps in place. Short trips, travels, journeys, visits, things like that doesn't seem to be within its power. There could be a challenge, a hold up, or a delay regarding this. We've got fortunate finances are on the way, all right, which is great. But listen to yourself, bloody listen to yourself, right? And there's a retraction effort to be achieved as well. So we've got the Nine of Cups here. This talks about emotional satisfaction and feeling proud of oneself on the emotional levels. Wising up to something here, and there's a courageousness as well, but this is removing obstacles and illusions, and seeing clearly. We are in kind of an intuitive nighttime vibe here. Light's going to be shone upon the situation, and I feel like someone's going to be feeling pretty damn proud of themselves regarding this. We've got the Two of Wands, and this is a choice of two. This is a passionate action, movement forward, destined to be, future outcome, and they're showing me the word forward, and it's actually coming through like forward, right? We may have, okay, they're saying a tale of two cities, so there could be two cities, two aspects, two locations involved regarding this, but this is a choice of two, and it's moving forward into the future. So take the time out. There's some sort of divine epiphany, revelation. There could be communications. Talk about it if you so wish, but I feel like this is an inwards job, mate, and this is about what you want to achieve for the future. So well done. There's it feels great. I feel like someone's going to be very, very happy and proud of themselves for putting in the work, all right? And it kind of feels like, it's cute. It's just cute, and I don't know why. All right, so that's a bit of a deal. You may be feeling these things. I feel like you're developing more faith and more trust within life and life processes with this, but this is developing trust and faith within yourself, all right? Free will is installed. This is how you want to take it, how you want to tackle it, and there's blessings coming in for future growth, future movement forward, okay? Just take it as it comes and do what's right for you, all right, guys? I love you so much. Blessed be is coming through, so blessed be. In sacred service and duty to you. Namaste is coming through, so namaste, okay? And peace be on your journey, mate. Peace be on your journey, right? And try to tap into this light energy if you can, and it's a shedding process, okay? And releasing what's weighing you down, okay? I love you guys. I love you so much. Take it easy. I'll see you guys soon. See you.